We'll take a look at project approval journals. Inside the project management and accounting module, there is an approval system that is specific to hours journals. This is not workflow, it's something different. We've kind of browsed through it since we've been looking at all the different journals. But basically you can tie in an approval system to an hours journal and it supports the following actions. You can put the journal in edit mode. You can allow a view only mode of the journal, which is the check journal option. And then you can flag the journal as ready for posting. So now we'll jump into AX and take a look at what it takes to set up and use the approval system. All right, so we're going to set up an approval journal and then show you the mechanics of using it. So to set one up, you're going to be under Project Management and Accounting, under Setup, Journals, Journal Approval. From here, I already baked an example for you. So basically, I created this new journal approval here called APP. So if you're going to create one from scratch, all you do is hit New, assign it an ID, give it a name, and then enter your steps. If we look at the different steps, I have 3 steps: enter, approve, and post. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to come in, the initial step's going to be enter, and these 3 checkboxes depict what you can do on each step. So there's ready for posting, which means that you can post. Then there's check, which means if you check that checkbox, they have view only access. And then if they have the editing checkbox checked, that means that you can view and edit. So I'll just uncheck this one right here. Oops, sorry. I'll go like this, check journal. All right, so basically then the next field is, or the next column is group. This is the AX user group that has access to performing the step. So I just have one group and it's got the administrative user in it. And if you're not familiar with user groups in AX, basically I'll just show you real quick. It's under System Administration. There's the user folder and then there's user groups. Basically you can have all these different user groups. So I created one called approvers, and you could assign all your different users that fall in this approver group to the right pane here. Just select them, add them to the pane. There you go, I got a user group. Okay, so if we go back to our journal approval form, basically, yeah, you say what the step is, what access they have or what they can do on that step, and then what group of people can do that step, and then what the next step is. So after step 1, which is to enter the journal, then the next step is to approve the journal. So in the approval status, it gets assigned to the approver group, and basically all they can do is have view access to that record. And then after that, they can assign it to the next step, which is post. And in post, they can view and post the journal. So let's find out how we assign this to an actual hours journal. So if we go back to setup and then journals and then journal names, I already created a journal called app hours. Basically, you just have to give it the journal type of hours, assign it a voucher series because that's a required field, and then assign this field right here a value, which is all your different approval systems that you've set up. So I assign my APP one to here, and now you should be ready to use this thing. So if we go to an hours journal and just create a new record, we'll use our hours, or app hours here. And if I select the, I'm going to save and select the general tab. Basically, what you'll see out of the box is that you're using the APP approval system and then the status value. You won't see this on the general or the overview tab initially, and I always got the question, well, how do I see the status of each one of my my journals here that are using this approval system? And that's, you can add this to the form through personalization. So I already personalized this just to show you, but to do so, basically I'll unpersonalize it and personalize it again for you. You can hit the personalize option when you right click on a field, and then what you want to do is hit the plus sign and then select the field, and then it'll show you all the fields that are available to display on this form. So just the fields that are part of the underlying data sources. So you can see that I check status value, and then you hit insert and boom, it's in there. So And then after you're done, you can close out of the editor, and now you have your status value, and this value is available to filter, sort, whatever you want to do on. So now for our purposes, we are in the entering state. So we'll go to the lines and just enter a line. "60 hours," and we'll save this record. Notice that you can't do anything from here. There's no post. You can't really move forward. So if you want to change the state, you can't do it from here either. You have to go back to the actual journal. So I'm back on the journal here, and then you can see that we have an approval button, and then if I hit the next, or hit the button, I can change it to the next step, which is the approval step. All right, so I'm in the approval step. If I go to the lines, notice I'm in edit mode only. I can't adjust anything. There's no new, delete. I can't do any of that. I can validate. I can't change any fields. They're all locked down for me. So if I back out of this, whoever approved it can go through and do their thing, and if it's approved, then they can flip it to the next step, which is post. So now we're in the post state, as we can see by our status value, and as we can see, we have the post option here, and I think I gave it view access, so we can come in here and we can view it. Notice we still can't edit because we didn't allow that edit checkbox. But now I'll just hit the post button, and we are rolling. So that is a quick overview of approval journals within the project management and accounting module.